working on decomposing fractions. So breaking apart fractions into linear terms or quadratic terms, whichever is the smallest term. And so here's our problem. The first thing we have to do is factor the denominator. So we're going to pull out a GCF, which is x. So here I'm left with x squared minus 2x plus 1. Then I try to go further with that. What times what is 1 but adds to negative 2? Negative what? Yeah. I don't think you will. No, you don't have to factor the top at all. You don't need to factor that top at all. Only the bottom. I'm only looking at the bottom right now. Okay? Now I'm actually going to rewrite this. How many x minus 1s do I have? So really I should write that as x minus 1 squared. So now we're going to try to write our fractions. Well, we'll start with a. And a is going to be over which one? X. Plus. Notice x minus 1, is that linear? There's no squared on the x, right? That squared's on the outside. I really don't care if it's on the outside. If there's none on the x, I just get to write. Oops. There we go. I just get to write that.
Why would you write x squared and then write 5 over?
5? Wait. I'm not looking at this piece here at all.
What?
Not yet. First thing I'm only looking at is this denominator to help me. I don't look at the top at all right now. I'm just choosing A, B, and C. So I choose A over this, B over this. But notice it's also an x minus 1 squared. So if there's a squared on the outside of the linear function, I actually have to write it again with the squared this time. So here I'm going to write x minus 1 squared with a c on top.
Why?
Because technically there's 2 of them here, right?
Why don't you just put x minus 1 and x minus 1?
Because I actually need to use that squared term since there's 2 of them.
That'd be 3 though.
Then you just got minus x minus x plus 7.
Well, here I just use the basic x minus 1, and here I'll use x minus 1 squared. If it had been cubed, I would have to use x minus 1, x minus 1 squared, and x minus 1
That makes more sense.
If I had x minus 1 to the 4th, I need to do all 4 of those.
Why would you do that? Would that make that 3?
Don't think of it like these are 2 separate. These are all going to be playing a part to make one giant denominator. Okay? Okay. So now let's make our denominator. Are you ready? What is this missing? Well, you can't just say minus 1 squared. X minus 1 squared, right? See how this already has the x minus 1? Okay, so all I need for this one is 1 x minus 1, right? Because if I put these 2 together now, that would make x minus 1.
That one works here. You want to have that one together. That's the first one.
Okay,
You have an extra x.
so what else does the letter D need?
Oh,
It also needs the x. And the other one just needs the x's right. See how now, on the bottom of each of them, I have x and x minus 1 squared in some way. Tricky. Welcome back from this. We'll work through this. We're going to take our time on it here, yes? Okay. And this is all equal to 3x squared minus x plus 5 over times x minus 1 squared. I just rewrote equals the original fraction. Okay? So now that I have the denominators all the same, do I care about them anymore? No. So I'm going to rewrite my thing. A times x minus 1 squared plus c. I'm going to put x next and then x minus 1. Does it matter? Because I see some of you are raising. It does not matter. You can write x minus 1 then x. That's fine. Plus c times what? C times x equals what number do you want to choose first? Ah, number, good, negative 1. Instead numbers, I'm hearing A, C, B. Negative 1 will work. We can use x equals negative 1. How about not negative 1? Negative 1. Yeah, negative 1 doesn't cancel anything out. And I think that you guys were trying to tell me, here's what I want to cancel out. When you guys were saying A and C, you guys were saying, I want to cancel out A or I want to cancel out C. Well, if I plug in 1 here, what happens to the A? If I plug in 1 here, 1 minus 1 is, it cancels out too, doesn't it? If I plug in 1 here, what do you get? C. So C equals, what do I have to plug in here? What's 1 minus 1? 0 times x is, huh? Okay, so plug in 1 to that and tell me what does C equal. What is it? Ooh, I'm hearing 7, I'm hearing 13. Oops, that's mine. 3 minus 1 is 2 plus 5 is 7. That make sense? Okay. What number do you want to choose next? What number do we want to choose next?
How do we find it?
We'll get there. We'll get there. Calm down. Plug in 0 for x.
Oh my god.
You gotta break it into pieces. You're trying to figure out how to get it to Australia, and all you know is you can get a train so far. You also need to find another piece after that, right? Like, oh, I'm gonna need an airplane. No, it wasn't. I know. You're trying to jump over where we need to be right now. One thing at a time. Okay, so if I plug in 0, what's 0 minus 1? Squared. So I get 1a. If I plug in 0 here, what happens? Say what? B times 0 is? 0. So it cancels it. If I plug in 0 here, it? So now plug in 0 here. What do you get? Okay. We have A, we have C. We have A, we have C, and we can pick any x we want in the world, except 1 and 0. You want to have 3 fingers? You want to use 3? 2. You want to use 2? 2. It really doesn't matter.
Negative 1. That'd be easier. Okay. No, not really.
I don't really like negatives. I like the 2 or 3, and that was telling me that I have a message. 2 or 3? Okay, let's go 2. So we're going to use x equals 2. But if I use x equals 2, does anything cancel? So I have to use A and C now. So I'll put A in. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 1 squared is? That's why you choose an easy number like 2. Everybody understand that so far? Okay, what's wrong? I plugged in my 5, and I plugged in 2. That's all I've got so far. Plus B, because I don't know what B is, right? But what did we just say X was going to be? So 2 times, what's 2 minus 1? 1. And 2 times 1 is? Plus, what's C? 7. Times X is? Equals. Plug in 2 here, tell me what that equals. 12, 10, 15, 50. Okay, solve it for B. Get negative 2? Subtracted 14. 7 times 2.
How do you become times 7?
C is 7, but X is?
So you have to add that X and that 8.
It's there. Alright. Now you have A, B, and C. Final thing you have to do is to write your answer. So let's write it. A is 5, right? So 5 over X plus B is negative 2 over what? Plus, let's see, over, that's it. That's the toughest type of problem we're going to go over today. That one is, because it's something have you ever done this? No, this is pure algebra 3. Well, the first time you learned to draft a quadratic, you didn't like it. It takes you a while to get to understand it. So, let's give you the essential work.